You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out the Sunkist Juice Maker for kids. Makes delicious orange juice and lemonade. And by the way, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get to check out more videos for the Lucky Penny Shop. I have done all kinds of makers. In the description will be a playlist. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy the videos if you can after this one. And thanks as well to everybody who's sharing this on social media, giving the video a thumbs up, a like, you know, all that fun stuff. It's really appreciated. All right, now on to the maker here. This was for ages 5 and up, and as you can see, it was from the Ames store. I'm not familiar with that store or where that's located, so help me out in the comments. $12.99, then went on clearance. I always like to check out the boxes. It's kind of fun to see the artwork and everything that was on them at the time. Back in 2017 years old. Bonus 9-piece juice pop maker set. That's what she's eating there. So I will do that. Looks like you put them in the top, squish it down. It also says glass not included. Now the other side is the same. And then the back. Let's take a look at the back. Here now you see the recipes. Now there is a booklet which confirms most of those. There might be a few more, I'm not sure. And then all the parts there in that little side panel. I don't know if you can see that. Those are the parts to the 9-piece bonus set there. And there's also a little cutting tool which you can see. Fun to use, easy to clean, we will find out. So again, thanks for checking this video out. Now, I will take this out of the box, come back and set it all up. All right, I am back. Check it out. That is my Sunkist Juice Maker and all the pieces. Now, it has never been out of the package, so all this stuff is still wrapped up. I thought I'd take it out of the package for you and show you those pieces. The cutting knife, and then there's a little drip piece that goes in when you squish out your fruit. And then let's just take a top-down look, and then I will show you how this works. All right, so this sets over here. This is what you're using to squish down on your fruits. Now, it looks pretty sturdy. I was looking at it because this plastic outside has this support piece on the inside. And I'm guessing you would just wash it all like that. Let me see what they say on the instructions. There is putting the fruit in, cutting it, and then squishing it. After you finish, put away any ingredients, wash dry, and put all your tools. Put away all your tools. Clean your work surface. Okay, so they don't give you much in that area, but I can show you inside. Let me move this a little bit higher and a little bit closer so you could see. This is where I'll be putting them in, right there. And then there is this insert piece which slides in here and says pull out to clean. So this is just going to keep the pulp and the seeds inside the unit. All right, and then now checking out the rest of it. Let me just show you the bottom because it looks like there's more supports and rubber feet there. And it says Broadway Toys Inc. made in China. And the top is held in with those 2 screws. So you kind of get an idea. This is all being supported through the bottom. So hopefully we won't have any issues with that. And now here are the pieces. Let me just carefully cut that. There we go. And it looks like there's your pop pieces. Here's the cutting tool that they recommend. So I'll have to get a cutting board and some other tools out here, some glasses. Now, unfortunately, I went to stores to find Sunkist, anything Sunkist, and they did not have oranges or lemons. So I had to get a different brand. So it looks like these are going to support in here. I really like to tie everything in. So if I was able to get Sunkist, I would have got them, but they didn't know. Oh, let's see. Which is the handle? Which is that? Okay, so that goes that way. I was thinking this was the handle, but this top piece is the handle. So it looks like these are just going to fill up with the juice you make, lock in, and then you will have your juice pops. So I will do that. Let me mix them up a little bit here. Oops. There we go. There we go. Pay attention. And then that goes, whole thing would go in the freezer. So now, I did not wash this and this stuff, so I need to do that. Come back with my fruits, and I'm going to make a few here. Now, definitely going to make lemonade, and then I'm going to make Orangeade, and then I'm going to do something with some grapes, because this one called for grapes, and so I'm going to modify it slightly, because it's for 25 people, and then I'm not going to make that much. I just want to squish them and see what it's like. So maybe I'll just make some grape juice. I don't know. So let me come back then, wash a few more things, and then we'll continue on with the process. All right, here we go. Recipe number 1 is the lemonade. Now I have cut it in half because I didn't want to make 4 cups. So I cut the water down to 2 cups, cut the sugar in half. It was originally 2/3 of a cup. I dropped that in half, and then 3 lemons. It originally called for 6. So let me just pick out some nice lemons here. How about these 3? Let me see. Let me squeeze my lemons. Ooh, that one's pretty soft. That's good. That one's really soft. Now I don't want giant ones. So let me pick 3. We'll take these and save these. All right. Now a lot of times I will roll my lemons if I know I'm going to juice them on the tabletop, and that kind of opens them up a little bit, I guess, before I cut them. So I'll do that. Squeeze the juice from the lemons and mix with water and sugar. So I just need to squeeze these 3. We'll see how it squeezes. We're going to learn. All right, so now I tested a couple glasses. You cannot use a glass like this because then it's not centered to the unit. And then I had a glass like this. It seemed just a little bit too small, so I found this one here, which I thought was pretty fitting. It works really nice, fits right in there, and matches up to the center point. That's why it needs to be a straight, tall glass. All right. Here we go. Of course, I put a cutting board down, and we will see now how this works. And as you can see, I just got to drop it in. Now, they show you cutting these. First, it says to cut the fruit. Where did it say that? Somewhere it says. Okay, wash all the parts. Okay, take a sun-kissed orange, lemon, or grapefruit and cut it in half using the safety fruit slicer. It is easier to push a hole in the middle of the fruit with the top of the slicer before making back and forth cutting motions. Now, they show it being cut this way. Okay, so let's just see. A hole in the top. Okay, that worked. It's not very sharp, but it seems like for a kid's toy, it'll do the job. Okay. Ooh, I've already got juice. Now, let's see. Place half of the fruit in the orange top section of the juice maker as shown. The flat side of the fruit facing the front. Okay, there we go. And then squish. So which part do you want to see? Let's see if we can get you down here so we can see it squish out. I'll do a couple. Here, I'll tell you what, let me get a better view here, and then I will squish this lemon. All right, here we go. Squishing number 1. Let me just see. I have no idea how much pressure I can put on it. You hear it creaking, right? It's coming out. I see. Look what it did. It folded it in half. Check that out. Let me just put it in again and see if I get any more on that. Okay, that's a good test. And now we'll see how much is in here just by looking at it. So maybe 1/8 of a cup. Let's do another one. Remember, now put this in this way, and then it's pretty neat how it folded it. Let's see if we can get right in there and you can see the juice coming out. Here we go. Now I'm putting some good pressure down. You hear all the creaking. It's pretty neat how it works in there. Now let me just do a test here. Hold on a second. We'll change the angle now. It's always nice to get different angles when you're testing. I just want to see now if I squeeze it with my hand, how much more comes out. Not too bad. Some drops. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's try this one. Oh, this one's got more. All right, so let me squeeze this one again. I kind of get the concept now. It's nice that it's not all over the place, so the right size cup really does make a difference. Okay, so twisting the fruit kind of helped there. All right, so that is scrap. Let's cut another one here. Now this one's really soft, so let's see. Remember they want, okay, this side, it's the serrated side. Pierce, there we go. All right, top-down view. How about a top-down view? Let me set that up, and then we'll watch it crushing from there. All right, now you see it resting in there, so let me flip this down. And then you'll see the way this is pushing it, it's folding it like you would if you were squishing it in your hand. So I'll do that. See that? Makes it almost flat. Look at that. And then let me just turn it this way now and see if that gives us a little more squish. Now it doesn't say after squishing you should have this much juice, so there probably is some margin of error there where you might need to squish some more. Now there is some seed in there, so that's nice to see. It's keeping that. What I'll do after the next break is grab a measuring cup and I'll show you how much I actually squished out. I'd say it's doing a pretty good job of squishing. Look at how flat that is. All right, let me chop up another one here. These are small, but I wasn't sure if the big ones. Well, let me do one more after this, just so we can understand it a little bit better. How about though we show you inside as it's coming out of the juicer again one more time. All right, this time I tried to give you a much brighter view so it's not too dark, so we can kind of see better. And I switched the glass out so it's something a little more clear, just so you get a better idea how this is squishing out. Here we go. Okay, that is part one. I've been flipping it around just to see if that gives me a little bit extra. And it didn't do much on that one. All right. Next one. And then I'm going to cut up a big one. Now, I probably should have just cut them all up, but as I'm testing now, I'm kind of seeing how this works. There we go. Ooh, that second squeeze, nice. I'm putting some pretty good down pressure. All right. And now we've seen that angle, I'll just do regular straight on. And I'll bring the camera back and then we'll cut this last. This one is the biggest one so far. So let's see how it takes this one here. Watch your fingers. Now it does say, of course, adult supervision when you're cutting and stuff like that. There we go. Look at the size of that one. Put it in. So technically call for 3. I am doing 4. And then we'll see how much juice we get out of 4. I'm guessing maybe a half a cup or more. Then we'll know for the recipe. Yeah, you can move pretty quick if you got them all cut beforehand. Just keep putting them in and squeezing. It's different than those juicers where you're twisting it on there, right? There you go. Okay. All right, let me grab that glass. A little brighter here. Let me move my light back here. It's sort of too bright now. All right, let me get another measuring cup here. So we'll pour this all in and we'll see what we've produced. So the first 2, almost a half a cup. So what do you think? It might be 3/4. Here we go. Yeah, it's 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice. All right, let me clean this up, come back, and then I'll make the recipe, fill a mold or 2, and then continue on. Okay, time to mix my lemonade. Now I set this up with some ice, my crushed glass, so I can taste it. Now it did say, let's see, let's just double check everything. Squeeze the juice from the lemons and mix with the water and sugar. Okay, and then totally dissolve the sugar. So let's do that. Now after looking at this straight on, it's more like 2/3 of a cup than 3/4. You just change the angle and you see it differently. Okay, so 2 cups of water, this, and then my sugar. Here we go. I guess if it's not lemony enough, you can add more, right? Basically up to you. Let me just take a little sampling. I still feel grittiness. You hear it kind of on the bottom. Hear that? This is non-gritty. This is gritty. All right, let's take a little taste. Here we go. Ooh, it is nice. Nice lemon. Now that's kind of big to pour into my little molds, but I'll try it. Oh, you know what? Let me pour some in my smaller. Okay, I'd say that's pretty good. Still a little bit. If it's cold water, I know a lot of people will use hot water to kind of dissolve the sugar. But I think we get the idea. And there's seeds in there. There might be one tiny little piece I saw floating around. All right, let me pour this first. It does look rather refreshing, doesn't it? The crush with the crushed lemons. It'd be nice with a little lemon sprig on the side. Here we go. Ooh, that is good. I might cut it back just a little with a little more water because it is sweet and lemony, but it's a really good lemon because it's fresh. All right, here, let's do this. All right, I was going to actually make 3 recipes for you today. I think I'm going to make one more, and then I bought some grapes just because I wanted to see how they'd squish. I think everybody's curious about that, right? All right, so let's pour these molds. Now it said stop at, there's a fill line in there, which is right about there. Okay, let me just verify making the pops. Okay, let's see. Pour the juice and fill up only to the line near the top of the mold, which I did, okay, because it's going to expand. Grasping the handle of the sticks, pop sticks, insert the V side into the mold and push down lightly till the handle snaps. That's kind of what I was doing. The V side. So that looks like it's going to expand, and then the space from the stick, I think it's going to be easier to hold it up. There we go. Okay. Those two are set, so I will come back now, and this is really tasty, and make the orange juice. See how they have that? The Orangeade, they call it. Oranges, lemon, water, and sugar. I will cut this down again, and then we'll taste that one. All right, next one now is called Orangeade, which has got a combination of oranges and lemon. And if I said lime at any point instead of lemon, let me know in the comments. Sometimes I kind of mix things up. Now I have my orange crushed glass ready, but I thought what I would do is cut them all and have them all ready and then do like a production to see how many I can do in a certain amount of time. Everything's been washed and cleaned. So here we go. Time to make the next one. And I decided to, it calls for 4 oranges, so I'll do 3 just so I have a little bit extra juice. 1 lemon, so I'll do half a lemon. I cut the water down. It said 3 cups. I'm almost 2 cups. And then the same amount of sugar as the last one. So that's kind of where I'm at. So here we go. Let's just prep and cut everything. Now these I already squished down to try to get more juice to come out of them. Now it's more like a machine. The human juicer. Okay, so that's that. I'm still going to squish some grapes for you because I just want to see what happens. Okay, and then half. Oh, let me show you something. Check this out. I was going to take it apart and show you this. Look. There's all the seeds. See how nice that is? There's nothing worse than seeds. Okay. So now it's just a squishing challenge, and I'm just going to show you this perspective Not too worried about lighting, and I'm just going to go for it. Here we go. So, on the mark. Get set. And squish. I won't even flip. I'll just assume that they don't tell you to do it, so. Definitely not getting as much orange. Now, you know, I guess you could try really super giant oranges. I just grabbed kind of ones that I thought would fit the machine pretty good. Okay, 3 more to go. One more orange piece. Ooh, that one sounds good. That one's got a lot in there. And then my lime. There you go. My lemon. Sorry, just kidding. Okay. There we go. So mark that time. Now let's see what we got in here. I need to grab one of my measuring cups. Let me grab that. Okay. Well, let's see what we get. At your angle, it's going to seem a little bit different than my angle, so I'll try to match it up here. Pretty close, I would say, to what it was before. This one's just under 2/3 of a cup. All right, so that is set. Let's come back, mix it up, and then we'll try this next one. All right, here we go. Sugar, same amount. Let's get my spoon. Let's put in this. Wow, I'm running out of room here. And then my sugar. Here we go. I saw a couple lumps there. I didn't see those. I added a little bit more water just because I thought the lemonade should have just a little bit more water. You know, lemonade is one of those things you drink, taste, drink, taste, drink, taste. Taste, adjust. Taste, adjust to your preferences. I guess you could drink, taste, drink, taste, drink, taste. Okay. My crush. I think we're close. Let's get a good pour here. This is it. This is the next mix to taste. Okay, and then let me pour a little in a measuring cup so I can move it to the molds. All right, here we go. Well, let me do this before I taste. Let's get this out of the way. Now, they say 2 hours in the freezer, so this video will stop here, and then I will get this all in the freezer, clean up, come back in 2 hours to taste these. Maybe longer. I'll squeeze those on. You got to kind of wiggle it. It's hard to do in the little case. All right, here we go. Next taste. Ooh. Between the two, this one I like better. I just like the orange and the lemon flavor together. It's not overly sweet because I add a little more water. Ah, that's refreshing. All right. All right, so I'll get those in the freezer, come back, squish some grapes, and then do a final presentation after that. Okay, so I did want to test this out. Now, when I was originally pulling ingredients, the Fruit Juice Party Punch, didn't even think to look at the serving size. 25 people. So I cannot do that. Didn't feel like trying to figure out how to cut that down. And it's really just seeing the grapes. Ooh, before I forget, I did not pull the seeds out. There is the seeds from the last round. Oh, I noticed my sticker got stuck. Gonna have to fix that. All right, let me do 3 and see how they crush. Ooh, did you hear the sound? The juice, very minimal, but the sound. Let me show you what I got in here now. That's what I have. Now, is there more juice in there? Let's just see. A little bit. So grapes in this, pretty much this form, don't give you a lot. Now, one of the grapes actually got stuck in there. So let me do a few more here. Here we go. Let's try this many and see if it makes a difference. I was hoping for like a whoosh like that, like a really squishy sound, but you get a little bit of it. Here we go. Listen. But not much juice. Maybe it's the style of grapes. I don't know, but it sure was interesting to find out. Let's just see. Let me pull this out. All right. Either way, that's about how much I got out of what, 7 grapes? Maybe more. See that one? Stayed whole. Let's just squish all this out. Maybe bigger grapes, I don't know, but they will crush. Let me just see in my hand now. Yeah, you don't get much more. All right, we tried it. Let me taste it. Just grape juice. Ooh, nice. I feel real healthy today eating the fruits, but not all the sugar. And there you go. I will be back then with the pops, and then maybe make a couple little finalized drinks so you can see them in the glasses again. All right, I am back. These are out of the freezer. Let me get my 2 drinks poured. I put some nice little wedges there. So let me do the lemonade. Now that one, and the other one I have in the refrigerator, so I let them sit to kind of chill out just a little. They're nice and cold. So there is drink number 1. Ooh, with seeds. I don't like seeds. And then number 2 is the Orangeade. Remember that one? All right. I think I like the Orangeade better. I had a few more little tastes of that just to kind of refresher on that. You can see it's a little bit oranger, so there's a little different color to that one. All right, so there are my final presentations for those. And then I had these sit out. They've been sitting out for about 5 minutes. So let me just grab one. And it should wiggle out now. Oh, broken. All right, let's see another one here. They've been in there for about 4 hours. Ooh, broken. All right. I can still eat it broken. I just want to try to see if I can find the full one. No. Looks like I'm striking out on these. Oh, maybe. Yes. Ah, one I can taste. Now it looks like the lemonade one. Ooh, really nice. It's actually a little soft, so maybe I let them sit out a little bit too long. Let me see if I can get another one open here. That's the orange. Oh, maybe that's the lemon. And that's the orange. Let me taste this one. Ooh, that's the lemon. That is really good. It's like an Italian ice. All right. I'm going to say, overall, pretty happy with this set. I will put the ingredients list down in the description. I'm just tasting them all now. Ah, ooh. Nice and lemony. The Sunkist Juice Maker. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. Now, I'm planning on bringing you some more makers. Hopefully every other day for a while, just to see how much you like them. I've got quite a few more in my collection, probably another 10 to 15 more. I thought this would be a good time. Bring out the makers. So if you can, share this video, leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up. It's really appreciated. If you're not a subscriber, give us a chance. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.